Hi guys, Toby here for TB23 Productions. Once again here with a game review, and my game review today is WWE Smackdown VS Raw 2008 featuring ECW. So straight away, game's a few years old, 2008 it came out. This time the first ever WWE game that features ECW wrestlers and ECW arenas and action. So for the first time in a long time, WWE has almost gone back to the Attitude Era with anything goes wrestling. You can select weapons to have stored underneath the ring, wrestle in the ECW arena, however not the bingo hall, and you can also wrestle against the current, at the time, ECW roster and ECW legends. In Smackdown vs Raw 08, still got the fan favourites like John Cena, Triple H, Undertaker, Edge, Randy Orton and many more. There are also a few new wrestlers that have been added to the 08 roster, these being Mr. Kennedy, now with TNA, MVP, who's in Japan, Bobby Lashley, who's disappeared, Ric Flair, and of course the whole of the current, then ECW roster. I found out that the main screen menu, the animations look cheap. The gameplay also feels very easy to do. I found it very easy to pick up the controller, wrestle as my created character at the time, and managed to beat the Great Khali with quite some ease, to be honest, even after not playing the game for quite some years. Due to the ECW influence in the game, the wrestlers on the roster have special abilities. One of these being John Cena, for example, is a hard hitter. So in the corner there's a picture of a fist. Sabu and the other ECW wrestlers have a special ability of using weapons. Their speciality, weapons. So that was added in the 2008 version of the game. The graphics of the wrestlers in the 2008 edition are pretty cool, pretty accurate, they're well done. This version of the franchise includes body damage meters next to the wrestler's name in each corner. This means that each area that the body is affected by a move, so if you're stamping on the foot, the legs flash up different colours for how hard and how much damage the area is being targeted. The more damage, the more serious the colour. One good thing I did notice about the game was the loading screens. It's also got a few good facts about the wrestlers. Each individual wrestler, each different loader screen has different information, name, age, date, height, weight, all this sort of information, plus a little did you know fact. That I found pretty good really, I haven't seen that for a long time, if at all. In the game there aren't just legends in ECW, but there are also legends for the WWE itself. This never been foreseen in wrestling games. Some of the legends in 2008 include Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Rick Rude, never seen him before in a wrestling game, Bret Hart, Mick Foley. The storyline in 2008 is a lot better. It includes the whole invasion of ECW, which is a good addition for any sort of story mode, and especially for any ECW fans out there. Never really been an ECW game since the PlayStation really, and even then not the greatest wrestling game out there. So the inclusion of ECW in the storyline, very good. I mentioned in the 2007 version of Smackdown vs Raw that you could wrestle in the crowd. In 2008 it seems like they've taken it out already. I thought it was pretty bad because it was cool to wrestle in the crowd, even though it was cordoned off, little section. It was a good addition, whereas now, even though you're using hardcore weapons in the ECW factor, they've taken it out, which I find a step backwards. Should have kept it in really. Overall though, WWE Smackdown vs Raw 2008 is a very good game. Better in some places than the previous 2007 wrestling Smackdown vs Raw game. However, WWE 08 is nowhere to be seen when it comes to playing WWE 13. So, on a whole, leave WWE Smackdown vs Raw 2008 featuring ECW on the shelf collecting dust right next to 2007 version of the game. So that was my quick review of WWE Smackdown vs Raw 2008 featuring ECW. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.